Boo! Ah, I got you, and you never saw it coming, you silly human.
Eccolo tutto, sembra Eti.
Oh yeah, I haven't really explained that. I just kind of, disappeared. Well, do you remember the last time you saw me? You know, when you were running around Babon Battlefield? Well, I died during that, remember? Oh hey there, you're here in the afterlife as well? Ah, see, you remember now. Sure, we both died back then, but you were revived by the doctors right in time, while I just, died. So yeah, now I'm a ghost, and you still roam the land of the living. And after all of that happened, I moved here, the Cap Kingdom. Actually, now that you're here, let me show you around the place. Now, this gloomy and depressing kingdom is called Bonneton, and as you can see, it's filled with thick fog and hat-like beings called Bonneters. Now, this place is actually based on the real-world city of London during the Victorian era. You can clearly see this due to the architecture visible in the background, the misty environment, and the clothing worn by the residents of the town. So yeah, this place is unique to say the least. And I gotta say, I used to live in the Netherlands, so this is quite the change of scenery. But, I have noticed some strange things here. This place isn't really normal, to be honest, aside from the fact that it looks like a Tim Burton movie. I think these Bonneters have a dark past. Clearly, they are a race of ghostly hat-like beings, but what kind of creatures are they really? I mean, I used to be a human after all, and now I'm a ghost because I was blown up. So, what happened to them? Now sure, they look like boos, especially the eerie type, and they can turn into any hat, however, this tells us very little. Now there was one thing I figured out pretty quickly. There's a reason why they can turn into a hat. Apparently they sometimes play a game called Hat and Seek, and the goal of this game is finding Bonneters who took the form of other people's hats, similar to what Cappy can do. And if you talk to the person with the Bonneter, you win the game. So the idea is pretty simple. However, it also clearly tells us why they even have this power. They use it to hide from other creatures and humans. They could just turn into a hat to hide in plain sight, which also hints towards the fact that they are originally from a land with humanoid creatures. Maybe even New Donk City, because a lot of people there wear hats. And it seems like they were not accepted in the place where they lived, and after hiding a lot, they finally left and created their own country. So there's actually a reason why they can do that, but it's unknown if they are also able to capture people. We never see them do it after all. However, I still haven't figured out what they used to be, because clearly they aren't the same as boos or even Eries, but they are at least similar to them, so I think we'll have to leave it at that. I really couldn't figure it out. And there are more strange things happening here. Stuff that confused me a lot when I first got here. Aside from the fact that I also, actually died. That was also, quite shocking. So let's study this place a bit more together. Follow me. Alright, so the other thing Wait. Flying as a ghost is hard and confusing sometimes. Freaking hell, no, I want to go back up. Come on. There we go. Now there's one other strange thing I noticed when I got here. There's mist everywhere and the buildings in the distance look weird and wavy. And so I started to wonder, why is this even the case? There must be a reason for it, right? Well, I assume so at least. And I've actually come up with one reason why this is the case. The ghostly powers of the Bonneters. Now clearly they are some kind of ghost. And in the past, when I was still alive, I've seen that they can create some freaky illusions. You can mostly see this in places like the ghost houses on Dinosaur Island and the haunted mansion in the Boo Woods. So it could be that this place looks so weird because of the spectral powers of the Bonneters. It kinda looks like a mirage. You know, like the ones you see in deserts sometimes? Now, I don't know if they do this on purpose, because while I am Wily the friendly ghost, I haven't made any friends yet. So maybe it's done on purpose, or maybe it's just because of their ghostly aura distorting everything around them. That could also be why others don't want them around, giving them a reason to hide so people wouldn't get rid of them. But again, no one here really wants to explain it to me, so we can never be certain, to be honest. So yeah, we could... Oh no, he's here! I knew this was gonna happen at some point! Follow me, we gotta get out of here! Alright, we gotta use this ship to get out of here, but I don't really know how to use it. I mean, I have an idea, it's just a flying ship just like the one Mario used in his most recent adventure, but I can't really do anything because I'm just a normal ghost with no special powers. Alright, I will explain it all really quickly, but to be honest, we don't really have time for this. Now, I bet at some point you looked at the houses around here thinking, why are these things shaped like hats? Well, aside from it being an important fashion icon around here, people can also turn into them and kind of take them over. And so because of that, they made their ships into the shape of a hat. That way they can take them over and use them, allowing them to fly around. If they have enough energy, of course, because without power moons, you're not going anywhere. That's the only thing that makes sense, at least. Otherwise, there would be no reason for doing this. A hat's shape doesn't really help with flying, after all. It's not really aerodynamically sound, if you get what I mean. And one other weird thing I noticed is that the lamp attached to the Odyssey Mario uses occasionally blinks. The intervals it does so alternate between roughly 12 seconds and 18 seconds, so it could be that these ships are even alive, permanently powered up by bonitors. Now that would be freaky, right? Anyways, I don't... Oh snap, here he comes. Quick, we need to figure something out before he...
Oh yeah.
No, let me live! Well, I mean, I'm not really alive, but still...
Mario? Eccolo tutto, e sembrate. Wow!